can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but ain't from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage with the mainframe. Loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that was against you. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where you're permanent.
I just sent this nigga an invite.
In their hand, they want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama. Plus I'm running in the shoes, faster than the speeding bullet. What you gon' do?
Hey man, bro, this nigga's weird, bro. This nigga's weird, bro. Erica, what are you doing? It's too hot to be walking. I said it's too hot to be walking. It's too hot to be walking.
Y'all clothes and clean up in the basket in the hallway.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Peoples-Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Look at my boy on that line. I'm mad we traded him.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown.
When you play Madden,
Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, 76 yards.
and
the Browns have taken the early lead.
First drive.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spent all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback. 55-yard line.
Play receiver. See what you run.
Rivers going to bring the Colts up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, that's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Rivers.
That's Pete, nigga.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl
He about
cornerback
to quit,
Denzel
y'all. I ain't
Ward.
played Madden in so long. It's
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit extra momentum with the score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
See why they got these niggas in the nipples, bro. Who is this? Bro, they got their hand.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Back to it after the pick 6. Rivers into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack.
Yo, that's wild.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards.
On the play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. You know, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pick up on first down.
I'm definitely not playing. He lag out twice, bro. That nigga Wi-Fi trash. Mom. Bro lagged out, bro. I'm not about to play this man and he lagging out. I'm not about to play this man, he lagging out. What? Lame,
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the
tried to say I left.
How about your respect? Give them more than when I get expecting at the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of the bait. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv.
That man really tried to say I left. Why would I leave?
All I want to see. Oceanfront residence, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that.
It was like an 80-yard run.
Mess around and put that thing over your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
I tried it different, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes
they're around 2020, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we wasn't fine, don't get it twisted, but look, we're still here, you know what I'm saying? You can't, you know, I feel like that's a good age, but at the same time, I'm gonna be 25 in 2 years. Yeah, like,
Flag on the plate. Yeah. That's a flag on the plate. Yeah. Flag on the plate. Hold up.
Why this man not
That's a
doing
flag on the plate. Let's go. Touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag. Ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass. Come through
this nigga A3 fucking retarded, bro.
hit the hole, then I ran it. Get money. You ain't
Man
trying to
can't
get
take it.
that.
Somebody said, man, everybody's in the league. You're already in the league. You see?
Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong. Watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field.
Bro.
He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just gotta say, like I run up in the backfield. I just gotta say, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running out the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker.
Bro, this man said he's
Juice
legend,
like a
bro.
Fanta, how you
I'm
like
mad
it, how you
about
like
this
it.
dude.
I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy.
I guess I wait for
my
the invite
thing,
to
6
see.
range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through station. Call me tired, girl, it hit the hole, then I ran it. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the plate. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the plate. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. I'm in the field like a panther, out of up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridge water. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens cross the border. Hold up. You know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the whole life and run it back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys ain't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag.
Oh, snap.
Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through station. Call me tired, girl, it hit the hole, then I ran it. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go.
Oh, okay, my bad. Bro?
Yeah, I use a dub, I'm a win, I won't lose.
Nah, bro, I don't see him.
Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera says I'm incredible. Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. I'm about to freak out. This nigga's weird, bro.
Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay.
No, he, I don't know, bro.
Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe with a cradle, I ain't dropping nothing.
It just got old Madden.
Only winning is exception, ain't no truth. Ain't
I
no dub, ain't no L on my
could have been watching anime.
only winning is exception on my cool. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna just get the win, nigga.
I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had two next. I got homies that can sleep without two. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like they were popping in. Come pop it for me cause I'm rich and popping in. Yeah. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of things. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macho with it, rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you stuck to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Playoffs, bro.
the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got odds. If he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched. Had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the ride, I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the ride, you in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
Come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. On the return, Dontrell Hilliard. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 78 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead. One play in the end zone on the long touchdown pass. You knew they wanted to get him involved. He's their go-to guy. First play, though, wow.
Yeah, and I remember when I was playing, something similar happened. I remember getting to the sideline and my coach said, so what in the scouting report with circling him, putting a star by him, did you not
What'd you miss?
That he was a good player? And that's the question I would have for them now. You know, as you said, he's a go-to guy.
Hey,
how is he not covered? Or I should say, covered well.
At their own 25-yard line.
The fuck was that?
My controller is acting stupid.
You got another one down there?
That's the stupid one, too. I barely even play.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 20.
Hey, I just ran a punt return back on 6.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Just a fantastic punt return of 80 yards. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6.
Cyber on for the point after.
A lot of times they want this guy just to try to flip field position. He flipped it all the way into the end zone.
Yeah, the real thing is, can you pick up 10 yards? That's getting a first down. Instead, he takes it all the way and provides a big spark for his team.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. They'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns.
Who are you talking to?
They'll have 2
that was
remaining
for me.
as we step aside here
No,
in this
you
first
didn't.
quarter.
You said no.
Rivers and the Colts going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. It was Myles Garrett that time who got in there and brought him down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
The second down and 10 there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Eric Reed, the former LSU Tiger, making the play on the defensive side. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Rivers. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
Hey, yo, he's about to quit.
Intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward.
Oh, man, bro.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Flushed out right. That is caught inside the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run with Chubb. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Seibert on for the PAT.
On for the point after.
So he missed his first 2, but this time it's good, and that'll extend the lead.
19. Colts nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent size deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately. I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22.
See, I just messed up.
Past midfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Rivers hands this one to Matt. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Browns' 40-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Rivers. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And that sack leaves Rivers and the Colts with a 3rd and long. From the gun, Rivers, he'll take a shot.
Give me that. Oh, that should have been
that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A good pickup there, 22.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because it catches
Bro,
That's
this dude just missed a whole block.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. They find some open field here. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Come on now,
Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Rodgers on the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
He made time to fix my depth chart. See what my nigga Greedy Williams not in that slot, bro.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense, right?
And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? He's like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Mayfield. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
At the 24-yard line.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
24-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Rodgers on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, it's Mack. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 11 yards there, first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down, Indianapolis.
They'll try to throw now. Brissett. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And a Colts first down.
A first down throw for Brissett. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Doyle.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. The Browns team locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll throw from the gun.
Hey,
tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time.
I gotta play another one at 15. I really don't want to play the game.
At the 43-yard line.
Mayfield off the play fake. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Darius Leonard Coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Hey, yo.
And he's going to go down again.
Baker Mayfield.
Anthony Walker in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
Well, I'm taking the dog. Where you going?
Why y'all in white jackets?
I never knew people was coming, so who's y'all? Man, I got a shit.
Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns are pouring it on. And this part of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is good.
Browns 39, Colts nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Rodgers on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Come on, man.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward.
Come on now, bro.
He's free going down the left side. It's
this
a
nigga
race.
Denzel Ward clamping the fuck out of T1.
So not a good start for this rookie quarterback, already trailing in this first half, and that's going to make things worse.
Well, back in my day, this was not unexpected out of rookie quarterbacks. That's why a lot of coaches didn't want to play them. But coming out of college now, they throw it all the time. This is a little bit unexpected, the way that he's playing here.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and a rout is on here in this first half.
This nigga clamping T1. Guy's crazy.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Rodgers on the return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The 21-yard line.
From the gun, here's Brissett. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler, Byron Jones. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. First down, Brissett.
Oh, I'm staring off in space, bro. I made sure I don't get no 10 yards in. Nobody
force anything in the coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
I could play both. It's 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Brissett. He's got Jack Doyle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Now, 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
I was doing it ready, bro.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, my God.
Jones brought in.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 19-yard line.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
No, what are you thinking, bro?
But this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 15.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd and 8 coming up. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for you. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
There, this is picked up by the Browns.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game, and we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10.
Head to toe designer, drip, little bit,